Hello everyone, welcome to this session. In this session, we will learn about Google Sheet. In this session, we will learn theoretical concept about Google Sheet, and in upcoming sessions, we will learn it by practical. So let's start. The topics to be discussed will be, we will understand what is a spreadsheet, and then Google Sheets, then difference between Google Sheet and MS Excel, and last point will be introduction to editing window of any spreadsheet. So let's start. So first of all, we have to understand what is spreadsheet. So by definition, a spreadsheet is a computer application software to organize numerical data. Next point is, the most common reason to use spreadsheets is to store, organize, sort, update, manipulate, and analyze data in tabular form. So basically, spreadsheet is used to work on numerical data. We store numerical data, we fetch out that data, we organize that data, we sort that data, we update and manipulate that data, and it will be in the form of table. Next point is, data to be stored are like student result, revenue, payroll, balance sheet, and accounting information, etc. It may be any organization data. Next point is, an electronic document in which data is arranged in the rows and columns of a grid and can be manipulated and used in calculations. So in this spreadsheet, we will see there will be rows and there will be columns, and on the intersection of the rows and column, we will store our data. So we will see it later. Next point is, spreadsheets allow the user to produce graphs and charts. Using a spreadsheet, we will be able to create different type of charts and different type of graphs. It helps in decision making. By seeing a spreadsheet, we can take some decision about a business or any about any organization. Now, let's understand what is row. So, rows are horizontal ranges of cells. So, that is sleeping line. You understand what is horizontal line and vertical line. So, horizontal lines are also called sleeping line. So row will be considered as horizontal lines or horizontal range of cells. The rows in a spreadsheet have numeric names. How to recognize the rows? The numerical value will be written. Suppose that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before the row, it will be written. So we will recognize that this is the row, like 1, 2, 3, etc. Now, next thing is column. What is column? So the columns are vertical ranges of cells. It's like a standing line, that is called vertical line, vertical range of cells running across the top of the sheet. It will start from the top and will go to the down. The columns have alphabetic names. So how we will recognize that this is a column? On top of the column, there will be a letter written. It may be A, B, C, or combination of A, B, C. It may be like this. So the columns have alphabetic names. Now we have to understand what is the cell. So a cell is a rectangular box. So first of all, we have to understand that cell will look like a rectangular box. It is the intersection of row and a column. So you understand row, you understand column. So when row and column will intersect with each other, that portion will be known as cell. A cell can only store one piece of data at a time. Within a cell, we can store only one data at a particular time. You can store data in a cell such as numeric value, text value, date value, or formula. So in cell, we can store numerical value. We can store text value like a person name or any address. Date value, normal date as today's date, 22 July, or some mathematical formula we can keep in that cell. Now, this is an introduction page of the spreadsheet, a common spreadsheet, or you can say a general spreadsheet. A general spreadsheet looks like this. Now let's understand what are the different things are there. So first we have learned that what is column. So you see, I told you about column, that column is a vertical line. You see here, this is red rectangular box. This is called a column. And I told you how to recognize the column. Above the top of the column, there will be a letter written. So here you see H is written. So this column will be named as column H. We will recognize it. So this vertical line, or that is called standing line, or that is also called ranges of cells, is called column H. Now come to row. Here you see a horizontal line. This is called a row. And how to recognize the row? I have told you that on the left hand side, extreme left hand side, there will be written some numerical number, numerical value. There will be written a number or numerical value. So here you see it is written 16. So it means this is 16th row. Fine. So we have understand what is column, what is row. Now we have to understand what is cell. So I have told you that cell is intersection of row and column. Here you see this area. This area is the intersection of row and column. So this area will be known as cell. Come here. Here you see black rectangular box. This is called a cell. Here you see it is written selected cell. Fine. So we have understand that column has a name. We have understand that row has also a name. Like this, cell will also have some name. So how to name a particular cell? So to recognize a particular cell, first we will write the name of the column. So name of the column will be a letter, and then we will write the name of the row. So this cell will be known as, here you see, this is under column D. So D, and what is the row? Row is 8. So D8. So this cell will be recognized at D8. You see here, here you can see in this portion, you can see the name of any highlighted cell. So this cell is known as D8. Right. What will be the name of this $523.00? If we want to name this, what will be the name of this? So this is under column D. So the name of this cell will be D, and under which row it is there? So row number is 9. So this 523.00 the cell where the value is $523.00 will be recognized at D9. Now this $361.00, what will be the name of this cell where the value is written $361.00? So this will be known as D10. Fine. So we have understand the basic layout of a spreadsheet. Sorry, go back. Okay. Now this you can see, this is some window. Okay, we will see it later. It's not visible. This is coming. Fine. So the spreadsheet is made up of multiple pages also. This what you see is called a one page or one sheet, and a spreadsheet may be made up of multiple pages, like same like your copy, your notebook have multiple pages, first page, second page, third page, fourth page. So this spreadsheet also have multiple pages. Here come down, here you can see that this is written sheet 1. It means the name of this page is sheet 1, and this spreadsheet is made up of 3 sheets: sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. So the highlighted sheet looks like this, and after that you can see sheet 2. When you will click it, this sheet 2 will be highlighted and it will look like this. And when you click sheet 3, third page or third sheet will be opened and it will be highlighted like sheet 1. So this was all about introduction of a common spreadsheet, how a spreadsheet looks alike. Now next thing is, what is Google Sheet? Till now we have understand what is a spreadsheet. Now we will know what is Google Sheet. So Google Sheet is a free cloud-based spreadsheet application offered by Google within its Google Drive service. So we have learned what is Google Drive very effectively. So we have understand what is Google Drive, and there we have also created a Google Sheet. So Google Sheet is a free, we know the Google Drive is free cloud-based platform. Under this Google Drive platform, we get Google Sheet. So that is free, and that is cloud-based spreadsheet application offered by Google. Next, that means you open it in your browser window like a regular web page, but you have all the functionality of a full spreadsheet application for doing powerful data analysis. In a spreadsheet, we can have mathematical formula, and using mathematical formula, we can analyze some data. We can analyze some mathematical data. We can take the decision upon that that result. So next point is, it really is the best of both worlds. Means it the Google Sheet works as a spreadsheet, as a full spreadsheet, and also it is available on cloud. Means where you go, the data will go with you. At any corner of world you can access it. So that is the meaning of really the best of both worlds. Means the functionality of spreadsheet is available with you, powerful functionality of a spreadsheet is available with you, and it is available over the internet. Wherever you go, you will have it. Now we have to understand the difference between Microsoft Excel vs Google Sheet. So Microsoft Excel is also a spreadsheet, Google Sheet is also a spreadsheet. So now we have to see the difference between the functionality of Microsoft Excel spreadsheet and Google spreadsheet. So let's see point by point. Google Sheet is cloud-based online software, whereas Excel is a desktop program that resides on your laptop or computer. You cannot take Microsoft Excel sheet with you. It will be only available on that computer where it is stored. But on Google Sheet, Google Sheet is available over the internet. Wherever you go, it will be there. Now, a single Microsoft Excel sheet by default has this one 1048576 rows. It means huge rows and 16384 columns. It means a huge amount of data can be stored in Microsoft Excel. In terms of data, Microsoft Excel is very powerful. In Google Sheet, a single Google Sheet by default has 1000 rows and 26 columns. So the Google Sheet is a little bit less powerful, but you can do everything what you want to do with Microsoft Excel. Now, talk about functionalities. So Excel is best for larger companies handling massive amounts of data, where data is in large amount, then we will use Excel spreadsheet. Google Sheet is used in small and medium organizations where data amount is less. Excel has more formulas and functions. We will see we can use mathematical formulas and mathematical function for analysis. So we can use it in both Microsoft Excel and Google Sheet. So Excel has more formulas and functions, whereas Google Sheet has less formulas and functions. So functionality wise, Excel wins. Now talk about price. So price wise, you have to purchase Microsoft Excel license from Microsoft. So you have to pay money, whereas Google Sheet is free of cost. So price wise, Google Sheet wins. Now collaboration means how many person can work on a single sheet. As I told you about Google Drive, that on a Google Drive document, when you share that document with multiple persons, all the person can work on the same Google document. So this is called collaboration. If more than one person can work on a particular document, this is called collaboration. So collaboration means multiple users can work simultaneously on a single sheet. It is difficult in Microsoft Excel. In Microsoft Excel, collaboration is difficult. It is earlier it was not available, but after Google Sheet came, Microsoft has the collaboration feature, but it is very much difficult. Whereas collaboration in Google Sheet allows multiple users to easily edit the sheet at once. So it is in Google Sheet, it is very much easy to collaborate. So here Google Sheet wins. Cloud and syncing. What is cloud and what is syncing? It is difficult in Microsoft Excel. We have seen the meaning of cloud and what is the meaning of syncing. So in Microsoft Excel, this syncing is little bit difficult. But when we talk about Google Sheet, it is done automatically. We don't have to push any effort. So here Google Sheets wins. Offline access. Microsoft Excel was basically made for offline working. You can install the Microsoft Excel on your computer, on your laptop, at your home, at your office, on it will be available on that computer or laptop. So if we talk about offline access, Microsoft is there, but Google Sheet was originally developed for online access. So that is the difference. So here Excel wins. It means when you will use Microsoft Excel, it will be always available when there is no internet. But Google, in case of Google Sheet, this is not the case. Next thing, Excel has more charting option. For example, Gantt chart and flow charts are built into Excel. It means Excel is a little bit more versatile, whereas, but it have to be drawn manually in Google Sheet. So if we talk about charting, charting is charting is a uh, little bit less in Google Sheet. So that was all about theoretical concept. Thank you all. Next, we will learn in next session by practically.